Uncle Jessy, or Magneto, should I say, welcome. Thank you for bringing your costume. You did all the soft parts, all the hard parts?
Yes, I did not design the files.
Okay,
I had a wonderful designer that made these for me, as well as a crew that designed this helmet specifically.
You guys built this helmet. This is not a...
This is all 3D printed. Wow. So I 3D printed this. The crest is resin 3D printed. The helmet is an FDM 3D printed.
Gorgeous.
Finished. There's a few battle wounds on this from the con today, but
usually is.
Yeah, exactly. It gives me an excuse to build another one. And
will you put on? Can I see the whole?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, here we go.
Sure.
Eric. This is great.
It's wild.
Talk to me about the texture on this fabric.
Yeah,
here.
so this is, all of the fabric is Yaya Han's cosplay fabric. So this,
okay.
Yeah, so this is a 4-way stretch pleather, and it was originally black. So I ended up using some shoe paints that you can find for fabrics and spray painted all of this and the arm pieces. And then this is one of her other hexagon pattern fabrics. It doesn't have as much stretch, and this is the first actual suit that I've gone ahead and sewn. So
how did you like it?
Mind-blowingly crazy experience. Funny enough, I've done this suit now, and I'm excited to go home. I want to do it all over again, because now there's a lot I feel like I've learned from doing this actual project. And doing it all over again, I think I can do it a lot better and maybe customize it from the original pattern. What
was the hardest part about putting it together for you? For me, it's this. It's the sleeve to the torso.
Honestly, the hardest part was learning how to read the pattern itself. Yeah. I work in the apparel industry, and I think I should know how to read a pattern. I don't. I work in software for the apparel industry, and it was wildly complicated. It's another language to learn. So I just sort of more or less wung it, and it came out pretty nicely.
And I'm noticing, I think these hard parts are all 3D printed.
Yes.
But in multiple pieces.
Yes,
clearly.
all multiple pieces. I've attached them with elastic. Some of them are glued together with elastic. Others are have magnets associated to them, so I can take them on and off more easily. I ended up using these as raw 3D prints as well. So I do a lot of 3D printing, and I wanted to, unlike the helmet, one, it takes a very long time to
remove all the witness marks.
But what I wanted to do was just show people that you can still have a really cool cosplay costume without having to do all of that. And this is the raw color as well of the
fascinating.
PLA. So this is all PLA, and it's that purple from the PLA, and I just put clear coat over it and then tried to weather it a little bit with some acrylic paints.
Yeah. Let me see the cape.
Yeah.
So the cape is also mechanically connected to this piece, which sits on top of you. There's a lot going on in this.
Yeah, and this is the neck piece was not part of the pattern. This is something that I just whipped up. I have a mannequin at home that I purchased for this, which is probably the best investment that I've ever made recently. It's somewhat similar to my body dimensions and height, so I was able to create almost a duct tape version and put my pattern marks over it and sew this together, put a zipper in the back, but that's all connected to this. Cape's connected to this as well. So
and then this is also connected to this.
Yes,
Velcro, or
all Velcro. And what I've just learned, thanks to the cosplay repair team that's out here on the floor, I shouldn't just rely on Velcro sticking to this. I should actually be sewing the Velcro to the cape.
Yes. Yes, this is
a learning
lesson.
experience. I have lots of knowledge around 3D printing and making cool replica props, but not so much. Sewing is a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and the Velcro, the sticky Velcro, is super tenacious on a shiny surface, but it's shite against almost anything else.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been cosplaying?
The only other official full head-to-toe cosplay was 2 years ago here at New York Comic Con.
Really?
I did Thor from Thor Ragnarok. I think the trailers had just come out, and I, again, did not know how to sew, so I used hot glue, just cut out fabric and podged it all together, and it came apart during the convention. But it was a blast, and I had the full helmet, and it was mechanically, I could move the wings and everything like that on the sides. It was a beautiful, fun experience for me.
So you also talk about, if I read correctly, that it takes a village. There's a community of people you collaborate with to put these together.
There is a huge community of people that point to and rely on for input on these things. So Daryl, I was watching his videos on
Daryl Maloney, the Broken Nerd,
from the Broken Nerd, on finishing his Red Hood helmet, giving me a little recap. It's been a while since I've redone a 3D printed helmet and finished it. I was relying on Beverly Downen. I was pinging her a lot on some of these sewing techniques and tricks and tips. So it's amazing. And just the team that's out there of folks that have reached out around creating some of these files have just been absolutely amazing when it comes to building these things.
Uncle Jessy, this is beautiful work.
Well, thank you.
It's really exciting, and I really appreciate you highlighting the collaboration and how much this community shares this information. It always thrills me as well.
It's a huge part of it.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.